Okay, hold up a sign and get hit with a fine. That is what happened to one Texas man when he decided to alert fellow drivers of an upcoming speed trap. And now the Frisco Police Department quickly arresting him and writing him up for interfering with their speed enforcement operations. But is that even legal? Attorney Remy Spencer doesn't think so. Stacey Snyder said the guy deserved it. Now, Stacey, how is this any different? And I do this because, you know, I'm a kind soul. When I pass a policeman a speed trap, I usually, you know, hit my flash or my
high beams.
There you go.
Your high
beams.
beams.
That's, I know my car. To warn drivers coming up. So what am I doing that's different?
That's very courteous of you. This guy is standing on the median of a highway with a sign.
Well, because maybe he doesn't have a car.
He might not have a car, but what he's doing is there are misdemeanors in many states for interfering with law enforcement or interfering with governmental administration.
You didn't ask me. How's that different than me hitting my brakes?
Because he is holding up a sign. You're hitting your brakes. It could mean anything. Knowing you, who knows what that means? He has
it's a little condescending, but I understand where you're going. No, that's fine.
That's fine. Because I'm only a guest.
All right.
But he's holding up a sign saying, "There's law enforcement ahead of you. So if you're breaking the law by speeding, you better stop now." So what that's doing is you're impeding people from getting punished for the crime. And I want to say this about me when I drive. If I have my child in the back of the car and if someone's going 80 miles an hour down the highway, I want them to get a ticket. I don't want someone to warn them, "Cop ahead, you can slow down now before you get written up."
Really?
Yeah, but that's really not the point here, right? The point is we all want the roads to be safe. We all want our children to be safe. We all want people to drive the speed limit. What this man was doing was just as effective, if not more effective, than police officers with a speed trap. His point is, I'm holding up a sign to slow people down because the police officers are jetting out into the middle of the road on their motorcycles, and they're creating more of a danger risk than that one or two speedster on the road.
Is it technically, by the way, I mentioned the point about the light thing, but is that technically illegal?
No, it's not illegal at all. And that's a great point because there's nothing illegal, or it's not violating the enforcement of speed traps or law enforcement by advising other drivers that there's an officer nearby. So he actually wasn't charged with an offense for violating the speed enforcement.
But the net result is people slow down.
Right.
Just as you, if you would say someone should get a speeding ticket if they're going too fast, they also at least slow down. So net everyone wins, right?
Well, you know what? What about this issue? He's standing up on a highway holding a sign up, and the driver takes their eye off the road to read the sign.
Hits him.
But now someone's eyes are off the road. See? I always have good points. That's what litigation's all about.
Well, absolutely. You're such a good lawyer that I ended up being against you now. I'm for what you're saying. And I had no idea what you're saying. But what do you make of that? That actually he's a danger on the road.
There's nothing unlawful about him being there. There's no restriction. There's no signs about him being there. And he wasn't charged with being there. He was actually, let's be clear, charged with a municipal code violation for using a sign without a permit.
So really? That was a technical thing?
That's technically what he was charged
But the real
for.
reason was because he was...
And I'll tell you what the problem is. This is about money. This is about revenue. The town is upset that he's taking money away from people
Which is why it ended up being on this show, because it's a very big financial story.
Not about speeding. It's about the town generating money from those speeding tickets.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, but if this was about a DUI trap and he has a sign up warning drunk drivers, hey, DUI trap
But he
ahead on the
wasn't
road.
doing that, Stacey.
I know, but I'm making an analogy, Neil.
Yeah, but that's going too far.
With that. I think it's right on point.
Okay. Well, ladies, thank you very much. Remy, Stacey.
Thank you.
Good weekend. All right, well.